Remember when Obama said this?
It took you days to come public with Secretary Geithner and say, look, we're outraged. Why did it take so long?
It took us a couple of days because I like to know what I'm talking about before I speak.
He was referring to an instance where insurance execs were taking a truckload of money. But the point of what he was saying is he needed some time to digest the information. In this day and age, it's really hard to sit with some information. With the internet and all these social media companies, information comes by us at lightning speed. This video in itself is only 60 seconds long. When you're looking at a TikTok or a reel, it's about 30 seconds, 40 seconds of information, and then boom, it's gone. It's gone to the next thing. You have 30 or 40 seconds to decide whether or not you agree with the information or you don't. Most times people don't really make a good decision in that small amount of time. But what happens is the very next video is a video that's very similar, that has very similar information. So you're kind of seeing the same thing twice, just presented in two different ways. The more you hear it, the more you don't have the ability to make that decision on your own. Someone's making a decision for you. It reminds me of this tool record companies used to use back in the day called payola. Payola is a situation where record companies used to pay radio stations to play their song. More money, more spins. So back in the day, we would listen to certain songs in our car on the radio 10 times a day, maybe 15 times a day. Day 2, day 3, day 4 go by and we're still hearing that song 10 to 15 times a day. Whether or not we like the song is irrelevant, but on the 5th day, after we've heard that song 10 or 15 times for the last 4 days, we start singing the verses. The same way, we'll watch a TikTok video. We'll watch one video for 10, 15 seconds, then we'll watch the next video for 10, 15 seconds, the next video for 10, 15 seconds. Before we know it, we would have watched 30 videos and it turns into hours watching the videos with a very similar theme. And just like the record, before you know it, you start singing the lines without even having time to evaluate the information or whether or not we agree with it, whether or not it makes sense, or whether or not it's real.